Hello, 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 everybody. It is Matt, and it is Sinful Sunday, and I am back at you with yet another review. And before I roll on to any of that, I want to wish each and every one of you a great morning, evening, dawn, day, or dusk, all that lovely stuff, because life really is too short as is. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I love seeing each and every one of you when I am here. I know it is an awful lot. Also, check out the information in the description box. I like to give you a little bit bigger taste of every single movie of every single day, such as your brief synopsis, which I'd never write that. I rarely. Once in a rarity, I do write that. I wrote one earlier this week, which was very sad. But I also give you your starring cast, your directors, your runtime of the cut I am watching, along with an MPAA rating, if there is one that exists, which most of the time there isn't going to be one. Some trivia if I find anything worthwhile of mentioning. A link for a trailer, and then in most cases with the underground independent stuff that I cover, I like to give you a link for a place where you can purchase it as well. So I like to give you a little bit bigger taste of every single thing. So definitely give a look in the description box for that little bit extra info. So definitely do that. And now that we got that out of the way, let's roll on to the film of the day. And today's is a very, very strange, bizarre, insane, gory, kind of gross, just freaking just wild ride. And it is none other than the 2019 film XXX Dark Web. Yes, this is the anthology film that is a wild one. It's a banger. It is one that is not for everyone, that is for sure. I luckily got this very, very sweet media book from White Gardenia. Daniel Valient himself sent this to me. As you can see, this is a parental advisory, and this is region all, so you do not need to worry about having a region-free player. This version, however, was only limited to 300 copies for this exact cover artwork, along with the I believe there was a cover B as well, and that was also limited to 300. Now, I did give you a link for a standard issue release. It is a DVD, just like this one as well. I do not believe there is a Blu-ray release for it. Now, as far as special features go, it has a behind the scenes, it has a cast and crew interviews, teaser, and then the original trailer. You also get a cool poster with this as well. So it does have some neat stuff with it. It definitely is a neat little possession that I am happy to have in my collection. It definitely will be something that I won't watch on a regular basis, that's for sure. I like it much, much more than Deep Web XXX, which I actually confused this title for that one when I first received this in the mail from White Gardenia, from Daniel himself. I was really confused. I was like, now wait a second, I think I reviewed this one already, and I checked, and it was like, oh no, I haven't touched this one at all. And then I remember the whole thing about the bunny movie that I don't remember the title, but there's the whole infamous bunny loving movie that was supposed to be on here but was cut due to it being too graphic. Not gonna lie, I am kind of glad it was. That is just not for me. I am happy with what I have here. Anything else I think that bunny scene would have been just too much for my liking. But that's just me. I know there are people out there that like that kind of thing. But that's them. More power to them. Anyways, let's roll on to what this movie is about. It's an anthology film, much like Deep Web XXX, but it is done in a much better fashion, in my opinion. And it is obviously not under the Unearthed Too Extreme for Mainstream label. Yeah. Nothing against Unearthed Films, but I feel that line was kind of a joke. Torment was the only one that I saw. Torment in Deep Web XXX, and that was it. I didn't see any of the others because I was just kind of like, eh. Torment was the only one. I really do like Torment. And if you look here in the background, I do have my Torment poster up right over here. So, anyways, back to this one. Now this one has a very, very interesting cast as far as not cast, it's an interesting plethora of directors. And who do we have here? We got Alejandro Hernandez, also known as Alex Hernandez. We got Emanuele Marchetto. We got Daniel Valient from White Gardenia. We got Domiziano Christopharo and Adam Ford from Torment. And Lorenzo Dante Zanoni. Zanoni. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lorenzo, for murdering your last name there. Either way, I feel like you all did a superb job doing what it is that you set out to do with this, and it definitely delivers. Now, on each anthology, they all vary from levels of extreme. It starts off pretty tame, in my opinion, with a girl. It was called, I believe it was called Techno Barbie was the name of the very first segment. But basically, what it is a guy is sitting at his computer, and he logs into the deep web, the dark web, excuse me, the dark web. And he is watching videos, and the first one he clicks on is the Techno Barbie video, which is an interesting video. We got some techno music playing in the background, and she starts like stabbing herself with a sewing needle, and she sews her vagina lips shut. Very graphic and definitely something I was not expecting. Definitely nothing I will forget. So yeah, and then you move on to the next scene, which, as you can see here, it is this scene here from the front cover. It is two men that are assaulting another man. They are doing very horrible things to him, as in they bite off his penis. They shove a wet vac up his butthole, and they suck out his intestines. They also do other debaucherous things to him, such as knocking his teeth out. They also rape him over and over and over again. It is very, very interesting, and it was something that I will not forget as well. Especially the penis biting. It definitely was just like super cringy, and it made me think of the Marion Dora film Cannibal, which is a masterpiece in my opinion. I'm a huge Marion Dora fan, so if there's a fun fact about Matt, yeah, I'm a Marion Dora fan. But anyways, and then we have another segment which turned out to be my second favorite segment, which if you can see here, there's it's kind of hard to make out, but there's a mannequin's head that is chopped up to bits and pieces. Basically what we got going on with that segment is a man is eviscerating a woman from her face to pulling out bits of her organs, and as he's doing it, he's also just completely annihilating a dummy and a mannequin and a mannequin's head. And so what he does with the parts that he eviscerates off of the woman, he decides he's going to pin and also place inside the mannequin's body. So it was done really well, really cool. That one was probably the most tame as far as debauchery goes. It was my favorite as far as that end goes. But my favorite segment was the last and final segment, and that was the White Gardenia segment. That one was done really well as well. But there's just so much more to add to this. I don't want to give away too much more. Other than the White Gardenia segment, I do want to talk about that. It has a very, very interesting, very interesting ordeal with Daniel. It is the infamous pinky chopping scene is in this, and they fry it up and they have a couple little tastes of it, and it is definitely something that you will never forget. It is by far the best segment of the entire film, in my opinion. It is the most memorable. It is definitely one that I was like, oh fuck, it's the finger scene. Oh yeah, I forgot it was on here. One of those kind of ordeals. So it really, really, really sticks with you. Now, I know I forgot a couple of segments, to mention a couple of segments, but I did that on purpose because I want you guys to watch the whole thing for yourself. The way it ends is very interesting as well. It definitely makes you think twice before you hop on that deep dark web. Makes you want to not do things of that nature. So definitely check that out. It's very, very cool, very, very, very neat, fun. Not neat, very debaucherous and evil ending. I really liked it. It definitely, it's a mind fucker. It sticks with you. Now, as far as technical abilities go, all the segments are masterfully put together. There is zero things wrong with them. They all meet the three major criteria of what I like to follow, which is audio, editing, and dialogue. We have all of that in all segments. The only segments that don't really have much audio are the Techno Barbie, the segment with the three men, where the two men are basically just destroying the third man sexually. There's not any dialogue in that. And then, of course, the one where the man is eviscerating the woman and pinning the pieces to the body. But I don't knock any of those points off of those because they all work masterfully as well. The audio, as far as sound goes, all works very good. No, not a one of them is distorted. There's distortion sounds in the White Gardenia segment, but it is purposely done, along with visually distortion. It is purposefully done. So definitely something that you can look forward to if that's your thing. If you like a lot of weird, funky, artsy distortion stuff going on with your visuals and your audio, it definitely is. It's interesting. Their segment. It's by far the best segment of the entire film, in my opinion. Now, as far as technical abilities go for the overall film, it is I would say a good one. It does what it's meant to do. Whoever put together the overall piece, edited it all together, did a very good job. They didn't make anything feel out of place. I thought the stories went in a good pace. They went where I feel they should have. I feel ending with the White Gardenia segment was the smartest idea, and starting with Techno Barbie was the smartest idea as well. So I think they overall did a very good job. And on my 1 through 5 scale, I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. This is like I said, a banger. This is one that you will never, ever, ever, ever forget. And if you do, I will be very surprised. That means you watch a lot of very sick films, and I envy you. Send some of those sick films to me because I want to see them and review them. All right. I'm going to put this down. I'm going to get the hell out of here. Tomorrow, I forget what I got lined up for you. Let me take a quick look. Tomorrow is... I'm doing a double tomorrow. I'm going to be doing 2 shorts. Yeah, look for that. During the weekdays, I will not be doing, I probably won't be doing early reviews. They'll probably be going up in the afternoon, early evenings, just because of scheduling wise. But weekends, they will probably be going up early as usual. But anyways, I love your faces, and as always,